guys, welcome back. Today's video is going to be a get ready with me where I try out some Dollar Tree makeup. I've never tried any makeup products from the Dollar Tree, but I got a couple of things in my most recent haul. I showed them. If you have not seen my Dollar Tree makeup haul, I'll link it down below. And I figured I would just kind of do like a chatty get ready with me where I try all these things out and kind of do like my first impressions on them. So I also actually today went out into the Dollar Tree again and I bought a couple more things just so I had more things to show. So I went out, I bought a blush, a lipstick, an eyeliner, and also a mascara from the Dollar Tree. I opened everything up, but I have not played with it yet, so I'm excited. So I really wanted to do the Dollar Tree makeup challenge, but my Dollar Tree didn't have everything that I would use for a full face of makeup, so that's why I decided to do it kind of this way. So I hope you guys still enjoy it, and let's get started. So I do have my brows done, and I did those off camera per usual, and then I also did prime my lids with the NYX eyeshadow base. This one's in the shade Skin Tone. I'm already out of breath from talking so fast. Slow down, girl. So I'm going to go ahead and set that base with this Wet n Wild eyeshadow. This one's in the shade Creme Brulee. They had this at the Dollar Tree. My Dollar Tree is very limited with Wet n Wild products, but I saw this and I figured it's just like the perfect color to set the lids. So I'm going to go ahead and use this e.l.f. brush, which is the concealer brush, and I'm just going to be setting that. Oh, wow. That's really nice and so pigmented. I always like to set my lids because I feel like the shadow just goes on so much more smooth. And if you have oily lids, I definitely recommend doing this because it makes a difference. Okay, I'm going to be taking this LA Colors eyeshadow palette, and this is what it looks like. To me, it looks very promising, to be honest. Like, the colors look gorgeous for fall. Sorry about the glare from my light, but that's what it looks like. So the two palettes that I have, they're both shimmery. I don't see any matte shades in here for the crease. So what I'm going to do is take the LA Colors bronzer. This one's in the shade Baked. I bought this. I'm going to use it for contouring later, but I'm going to take this shade and I'm going to apply it into my crease as a transition color. And I'm going to use a Sigma E40 blending brush. This was really pigmented when I swatched it, so I'm excited. Okay, so let's blend this in. Wow, that actually is a really nice color for the crease. That's really pigmented. If you guys don't know, which I'm pretty like 90% sure you guys do, but everything at the Dollar Tree is $1, by the way. So this bronzer is only $1. And do you see that? That's like a really nice transition color. I'm just gonna build it up a little bit because I always like to be extra. I'm obsessed with that already. Like, I love this. I'm going to go ahead and take this palette right here, and I'm going to be highlighting my brow bone using the white shade right here. Ooh, the shade is very pigmented on the brush. Wow, that is actually really decent. That's a nice matte white color. I'll build it up a little bit more. This is a flat shader brush, by the way, from Vanity Planet. See that? This palette's $1. Like, what? Like, right now, if I wanted to do like a simple look, I would literally wear this with some eyeliner and lashes, and like, who would even know that it's like LA Colors makeup, you know? It's crazy. Hidden gems at Dollar Tree. Then I'm just going to deepen up that crease. I want to use some of these darker shades. Even though these aren't matte, I'm still going to use them. I'm actually going to use this color, and then I'm going to mix it with this one right here. It's like a deep, very deep cranberry brown. And this brush that I'm using is from Royal & Lang Nickel. Okay, so the brown's not like super pigmented, but it's actually, you know, working. Like, I feel like once you build it up a little bit, it does show up, as you can see. I mean, that looks really nice to me, to be quite honest. Like, I'm really liking this so far. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to take this e.l.f. Smudge Pot. They actually had a couple e.l.f. things also at my Dollar Tree. This one's in the shade Brownie Points. It's a really gorgeous bronze color. Do you see that? It's amazing. So I'm going to go ahead and just apply that all over my lid for a nice pop. This is like a cream, so I should probably apply it with my finger, but I have really long nails, so we're just going to do it with a brush. It's going to be hard to apply it because I have such long nails. I just kind of applied it on the back of my hand and then just dip my finger in there. Is this even showing up? Okay, hold on. Let's make this work. I don't want this to be a fail. I'm gonna take a brush first and kind of just try and rub that out. It's probably not the best to use it with a brush, like I said, but my nails are just like crazy. Very long. Ooh. This is a little too dark, but you know what? I'm gonna go with it. It's definitely a lot darker, I feel like, than it looks in the pan. I mean, this looks very orangey bronze, and then when I actually applied it, it looks very dark. I mean, this is nice, the color, but I definitely thought it was gonna be more light and like bronzy, where this is, it kind of looks like a brown to me, to be honest. I mean, brownie points, but. Okay, so we're going vampy with the eyes today. Like I said, I did not have this plan. I honestly didn't really know what kind of look I wanted to do though. I mean, I knew I wanted it to be bronzy, but I actually really do like that Smudge Pot from e.l.f. The consistency is really weird. It's kind of like, you would think it's a cream, but it's kind of like eyeshadow in a way. Like when you apply it, it goes on a little bit like crumbly, but then it kind of blends out into like powder eyeshadow. I don't know, that's weird, but I like the color. What I'm going to do is just apply some mascara. This is the LA Colors Bold Lash Mascara, and I'm going to apply falsies, which I also have from the Dollar Tree, which I'm really excited about. The mascara isn't honestly doing much for my top lashes. Maybe for the bottom it'll work better. Okay, so I got these lashes. They're the Color Mates Bold Lashes. Do they not look gorgeous? I mean, they look really promising to me. It actually comes with glue, but I'm gonna just use the one that I love, which is the Kiss Eyelash Glue. It's my favorite, so. Wow, the band is actually thick. It feels a little bit weird, the lashes, but it feels thick. Okay, lashes are on, and you guys, I love these lashes. I'm so impressed with them. I mean, when I actually go and touch them, they don't feel like regular lashes that you would get like Ardell or like Eylure, because they're a little bit cheaper because they're from the Dollar Tree. But honestly, I don't even care about that because I think that they look really nice. They were really easy to apply. The band isn't flimsy. It's like pretty sturdy, so when you actually pop them on, it's really easy. If you have smaller eyes, you might have to cut them a little bit, but I'm probably gonna repurchase these because I'm really loving them, and I love how dramatic and spidery they are. They remind me of the Eylure number 126 lashes so much, just because of the style of them. So far, I'm loving everything. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my foundation and my concealer because, like I mentioned earlier, I don't have any of those products from the Dollar Tree, but I'll be right back and I'll finish up the rest of my face. Okay, so I went ahead and did my foundation and concealer. I'm gonna go ahead and set my face and my under eyes using the LA Colors powder. This one's in the shade Nude. Hopefully this is a good match for me. It looks very yellowy, which I love. I'm gonna use this Royal & Lang Nickel Contour Brush, which I love for setting underneath my eyes because it fits perfectly. So let's see how this looks. I feel like it's a little bit too dark for my under eye area. It's not really like as white, I feel like, as it looks in the pan. I'm gonna just use for my under eye the Wet n Wild Contour Duo because that one's a little bit too like neutral for me. Like I like it to be a little bit more light under there, yellowy, you know? So I'm gonna use the Wet n Wild powder brush, and I'm gonna use that same powder, but I'm gonna set the rest of my face. Let's see how it looks. It's actually nice. It like doesn't really look like powder on the face. Looks good to me. It doesn't look like I have any like powder on it, so that's why I'm looking at my face, because it's like, wow, it's very like natural-esque when it comes to powder. You know how sometimes you put powder on and you can just kind of tell it looks like very ashy, but this is kind of like very natural. So I'm gonna just finish up my under eyes like I always do. I'm gonna start off by using the LA Colors eyeliner. This one is just in the shade Black. It's the Auto eyeliner, and I'm gonna just line my waterline. Let me zoom back in again. So this is one of those liners where you have to keep like going back and forth to kind of build it up, but it gets the job done. I'm gonna use the same palette that I was using earlier, and I'm just gonna smudge some of the browns in my lower lashes. Wow, these colors are actually really pigmented. Like, it's insane to me. And I'm just going to top the eyes off with the Bottom Lash Mascara that I used earlier. The mascara is probably the one thing I'm not really crazy about. It doesn't really do much for my lashes, not even the bottom ones. Okay, let's zoom back out, finish up the face and the lips. Now for bronzer, I'm using the LA Colors bronzer that I used in my crease earlier in the shade, again, Baked. And I'm just going to be using this to give myself a natural contour look. I'm going to be using this Sigma large angled contour. Wow. It's very like a red-orange tone bronzer, which I personally really like. I'm not a huge fan of like ashy tone bronzers. I mean, it depends. It can't be too ashy, but I usually always go with like warm bronzers. I don't know. That's just like my personal preference. Okay, so that's what the contour looks like. I actually really do love that shade. It's super pigmented, so you just need like a little bit, and then if you do use that bronzer, make sure you tap off your brush. So I have this blush. This is the LA Colors single blush in the shade Toast. It looks like a really pretty everyday blush tone color. So I'm going to use a stippling brush. This one's from Sonia Kashuk. Whoa, that is so pigmented. Oh my goodness. Let's definitely tap off that excess. Oh my god, that is so pretty. Do you see that color? Huh. Are you guys seeing this? This blush is $1. So obsessed with that. I unfortunately don't have a highlighter, so I'm gonna just use one that I already own. Okay, for the lips, I always have to line my lips with some sort of lip liner. They didn't have one there, so I'm just going to use one that I own. Okay, I don't find my NYX lip liner, so I have this one, the Kylie Candy K lip liner. I'm just going to use that. Then I got this lipstick. This is the LA Colors lipstick in the shade Natural Shine. Looks like a really just gorgeous nude. It kind of smells a little bit like vanilla, a little tiny bit. You have to build it up, but when you do, it's really pretty. This feels very comfortable on the lips. Like, I feel like I don't need a lip gloss over top of it right now. It's not drying, it's moisturizing, and once you build it up, you get it to be like this really pretty nude shade, which I feel like you could like throw this in your purse if you just want to touch up throughout the day or if you're in school or something. I mean, I love this color. Alright guys, so I'm officially finished with my makeup and I am just blown away by these makeup products. I cannot believe how good they are. Like, I'm just like in shock at this point, honestly. My two absolute favorite products that I used were definitely the blush and bronzer. I think these are just like perfect. The bronzer is the perfect amount of red and orange and it's not too muddy on the skin. It's super easy to blend. I can't contain myself. And then this blush is just absolutely gorgeous. I mean, it's just, you saw how pigmented it was. Like, it's crazy. So these, I think, are definitely hidden gems at the Dollar Tree. Check them out if you are looking for a good bronzer blush. And this is really good because it's matte, so it's perfect for contouring. And then everything else, to be honest, I really loved. The only two things I wasn't a huge fan of were the mascara, because I feel like it didn't really do much to my lashes. And then this auto retractable eyeliner in the shade of Black. It's not really creamy, so you have to constantly kind of keep tugging at your eye to get it to like show up. It gets the job done, but it's not something that I would repurchase and it's not my favorite. So everything else I love the eyeshadow. I love the Smudge Pot from e.l.f. I was a little skeptical about it at first. It is darker than expected, but I ended up really loving it. And then the lipstick kind of reminds me of the Maybelline Baby Lips because it basically just gives your lips a nice tint and they're moisturizing, so they feel really comfortable on my lips. And I think this is really good. Like I said, if you're younger, you just want to throw something in your bag for school or even work. I don't know, if you just want to touch up and you want to have a very natural wash of color on the lips, you're really gonna like this. By the way, the powder I also really love. It's not my favorite for setting underneath my eyes because you saw it wasn't very brightening. It was more natural, but for setting my foundation, I think it was beautiful. So I'm going to leave a blurb in the description box about how all these products wore throughout the end of the night, because I'm going to be wearing these for a couple more hours, so check down below. And I will, of course, keep you guys posted in future tutorials and stuff about these products. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you liked this video, and let me know if you've tried any of these products down below, and if you want me to keep doing videos like this as well. I will totally do them for you guys. So I love you all, and I'll see you soon. Bye!